Well, welcome everybody. We are so excited to be with you here today during Parkinson's Awareness Month for the first of our three-part symposium series in 2021. I can't tell you how hard the staff has worked on this event, and I'd like to take a minute now to introduce you to our folks and make sure that you know the people behind the scenes who work so hard on your behalf. I'll start with David Von Hofen, who, along with Casey Kasperek, manage all of our programming. They're the ones who come up with great ideas, network across the country to find good programming and put it all together for you. And last, but by no means least, is Emily. And Emily, we call her the jack of all trades. She is officially administration and development, but truth be told, she does it all. And last, my name is Christine Haythorne, and I am the CEO of the organization. Before we go any further, I'd like to take a special moment to thank our sponsors, Amneal and Encompass Health. We are so grateful to them. They have been tremendous sponsors of ours for a long time and at a big level, and we are grateful for all they do for us. Let me take a minute now and just walk you through a couple of things with the agenda. Emily's going to pull that up now. And you will see that we have amazing presenters that, whom David will introduce in a few minutes here. But I wanted to point out just a couple of things. There are opportunities for questions, time permitting, depending on how long the session goes, after each presenter. But if you don't get your question in during that presenter's time on the agenda, feel free to enter your question into the Q&A for the session that will happen at the end of today's agenda, which is a 30 to 40-minute panel discussion with questions. Again, I want to emphasize, please put your questions in the Q&A and not the chat, because we'll only be monitoring the Q&A. And the other thing I wanted to point out is that John Dean and Josefa Domingos, our wonderful friends who do exercise videos for us, created 3 new wonderful videos, and they're just shy of 10 minutes each. And our hope is that this will be a time when you can take a break, go to the restroom, get something to eat or drink. But if you can, please participate in these exercises. They're a lot of fun and very different. So with that, I will turn it over to David, who will introduce the program and do a general introduction of our speakers.
Great. Thank you, Christine. And thank you, everybody, for joining us as we kind of wind down April and Parkinson Awareness Month. As a result of the pandemic, we've had to rethink a lot of the programs that we do and actually how we do it. And the big one, one of the big ones anyway, is our conference. And rather than do a virtual conference that would keep you in front of your screens all day, we've decided to break it down into smaller sessions. So throughout the year, we're actually going to present 3 different little mini conferences like this. And we're going to really focus on the issues surrounding early stage, mid stage, and late stage. And so today is our first, and we have 3 amazing guests with us today. Like most of the speakers that we have at the conferences, they have really extensive clinical backgrounds in medicine and mental health. They have experience teaching in medical schools and other academic institutions, and they're very involved in Parkinson's disease advocacy. But it's a little unique this time too. All of our speakers today are actually living with Parkinson's disease. So they're able to give you ideas and insights into your disease that, the best neurologists, the best therapists, the best counselors can't do. So we're really honored to have with us today Dr. Allan Cole, Dr. Karen Jaffe, and Dr. Daniel Stultz. And although they all share a common disease with you, or as Dr. Cole will talk about a little bit, illness. They are at very different places in their Parkinson's journey. So our hope is that you can identify with one of these speakers, and their words will not only resonate with you, but they'll also inspire and encourage you to be set for life. So without further ado,